Today we are on Switchblade. I actually played it a little earlier today, and it was kind of not different than I thought it was going to be. I will say that. At the moment, I'm on the phone also with my homeboy Sky from, what was it again? What? Graveyard Gaming on YouTube. I think that's the point. The only problem, the thing I have against it, the one thing I want on my actual bodysuit, I can't get unless I reach the Silver League in the competition season 5.
Well, I know way too much about Greek mythology.
Greek mythology?
Yeah, you know, Zeus, Hercules, all that good stuff.
I know all about them too from TV shows and movies. And the hair color I want, I can't get either. I want either vampiric or skull. But skull was a battle pass that ended, and so was vampire. The vampire, not vampire. I don't know why I said vampire. Thinking the game. The vampire color, it has like a shade of black on the bottom with red tips. The skull has black on brownish black on the bottom and like almost bleached on top, but not really bleach, but like a blondish tan color.
Yeah.
Red has a little bit of dark hair on the bottom, like the roots are coming through. Bright red. The one I have on it is fire. It's like a line of black, line of orange, kind of yellowish line, and then some more orange. So it looks like fire. Actually looks pretty badass. And the you can even do face paint and shit, but unfortunately for some of them, the battle pass is ended, so it's hard to get. The others you can buy from Diamonds. That's actually how I bought the hair color and the circuits that I have on my skin, the eyes and shit. You choose the color. Unfortunately, with the battle pass, you can get an exclusive, not battle pass, PlayStation Plus, you can get exclusive tank skins, I think. I think I'll go back and find out exactly what it was. Because I know some of the tanks, I have an extra skin color. And it turned out to be blue. On some of the tanks. And you got training, quick play, competitive, which is season 5 has ended at the bottom. So
Yeah.
and once you start the game, you come into this area where you see a bunch of vehicles, or I should say tanks, like podiums and I'm assuming these giant characters with 1, 2, and 3 are the top 3 players in the entire game. I almost started a match one time, and it was literally a fucking... I saw a level 1000 and something pop into the player matching list area and shit. Where people load into the lobby and shit for like multiplayer. Popped in, and it's like maybe a second and a half, 2 seconds later, it popped out. I was like, whoa, that motherfucker has been playing this game too long. Apparently that game has been out that long. Okay, let's see, isn't this one? No, not Fortress. Fortress has shotguns. The ones with battle axes are up close and personal. The ones with size are scouts. Swords are fighters. Bow and arrows are pretty much long range and snipers. Then you got the shield with a plus sign in it, and those are the support. The ones I have in with the skin is the Fortress, the Flaming Blade, sorry. I had Blade right. Mob Buddy, I think. Let me check it again. Yep, Mob Buddy. Sniper Prince. And Healing Hippo. Those are the ones I have the skins for. Now, Safeguard, that was the other one. Safeguard, its main guns are primary, a cellular cannon, large caliber cannon that fires armor piercing rounds. Honestly, they're not very armor piercing, it's just it takes quite a few of them. But it also has smart missiles, a stream of damage dealing homing missiles, a signal drone, deploy a drone that automatically attacks nearby enemies with guild micro missiles, and I've had 2 up at once before I end up either killing the person or freaking dying. And so far, in a few of the matches I played, like the first 2, I literally had the most kills. I was on the top 3 on the list. And both of the first and second time I played, both of them, I had the most kills. One of them said like 21, I think the other one was like 27. I don't remember the third game. And then it also has a rebirth. Your health is completely restored, and nearby allies receive healing for a short time. But that one actually takes 4 upgrades to unlock. Same with the rest of them except for R2, which is Cypress Cam. And unfortunately, you cannot change the controls on how the tanks drive. I hate it because it's just like fucking Cold War. To go forward is push left. Push forward on your left joystick. And it's kind of confusing how to drive these damn tanks. There's been times I've been driving backwards. I wasn't even trying to. Actually pretty fun to actually use. You just gotta choose the right one. There's a weird one called Sundog. It literally looks like a vehicle with a sun in it. Its main primary weapon is a phase array. Experimental phase plasma array deploys additional gun barrels as the vehicle levels up. I'm not sure what it does, I haven't used it yet. Then for R1, Neo Banner, drop a field that heals you and your nearby allies. Fusion Core, L1, slow moving projectiles that deals damage in all nearby enemies. And Super, Solar Flare, high powered beam weapon that deals damage and pushes enemies back. Huh. I'm gonna try that one out in a minute. So far, I like the Safeguard because it has the automatic the cannons that shoot large caliber drone and shit. That's pretty decent. Another one I want to try out is this Sidewinder. Primary, micro missiles swarm with sharp charge warheads. Secondary, rapid fire missile launcher. Mag shield, an energy shield that absorbs incoming damage to create a powerful plasma projectile. Might be reading that wrong or not. I don't know. And then special, deadly circus, unleash a devastating barrage of guided missiles. It's all about the missiles on that one. It kind of looks like a Mickey Mouse too. The Mob Buddy pretty much has a goblin rapid fire Gatling gun. Short barrel, pretty much. Mimic, disguise yourself as a opposite team and gain damage resistant. Shield break, depletes nearby enemy vehicle shields. Mob commander, friendly mobs receive increased firepower, speed, and damage resistance. On a super. Oh, that's a pretty decent support one. But that's a scout. Fog Hog was the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Primary, heavy cannon. Twin barrel cannon with armor-piercing rounds. Triple threat. Launches 3 missiles that deal heavy explosive damage. Skin of Stone, reduced damage received. Fog of War, occurs enemy's vision, all nearby allies and non-targetable, and gain damage resistance. The Flaming Blade has Hosa HMG, automatic heavy machine gun, which looks like it has double barrel. Oh, duh, forgot that. And it has a stream of homing missiles that deal damage and set enemies on fire. Afterburner, increased movement speed. Flaming Blade, deploy whirling blades of fire to deal heavy damage to all nearby enemies. I haven't been able to use any of my specials yet. Either the game ends or pretty much the game ends before I actually have forget to actually use my points on it. I've just been upgrading, leveling up the first 3 so far. What was the other one? Oh, Kamikaze. Dual Pulsar, Pulser, automatic heavy assault weapons. Hornet missile, a homing missile that deals high explosive damage. Fusion charger, increased movement speed. Final sacrifice. Detonate your fusion motor and cause massive damage to enemies in a large area. It's a bit of a suicide bomber on that one. Hence the name, Kamikaze. Fitting. Let's see, the Thunder Pulse. R33 RAIGJIN. Twin heavy machine gun. A Heller damage dealing homing missile. Pulls enemy vehicles towards you. Okay, why would you want that? Surrounds your vehicle with a vortex of damage dealing lightning. I've used the Sniper Prince, Flaming Blade, the Fortress, Safeguard, yes. You can tell which ones you use because they actually have a bar and a 0 next to it. It takes a while to actually level them up too. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 tanks. And 200 diamonds is like $3.99. 600 is $10. I'm not sure what they mean by this, but 1060 is for 960 bit cash plus 100 bonus. And there's no price on it. Why didn't you let me buy it? Or click on it. Oh, the currency you can buy. You can actually buy currency like COD points. They're I'm not sure what they call it. They don't even have a name. They're just these purple crystal looking things. 200 is for $4. 600 is $10. 1060, 960 bit cash plus 100 bonus. Where there should be a price, there isn't one. And I can't even click on it either. Then you got boost, 3-day boost, 120, 7-day, I'm not sure what that is. Receive 20% extra battle points earned from matches for 3 days. And 7 up to 90 days. In the home stream, under collections. Talking to you and the stream at the same time. The firebox. Let's see here. Passive fresh pan. 30% lifesteal when damaging enemy vehicles and mobs with your blunderbuss. Blunderbuss. That's the passive one. Primary blunderblast. Close range shotgun that fires super heated scrap metal. Pretty much Dragon Breath. Down there. Overcharge. Rapid fire your blunderblast to deal high burst damage. Phase shift. Gain damage, immunity, and increased movement speed. Super phase bomb. A powerful bomb that sticks to the first surface it hits, then detonates when a Something short-range explosion. Devastating. I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it until I read the rest of it. Then it clicked. I've never seen the spelling for devastating, but I've heard the word before. And it looks like a little fire truck with like a choo-choo train type gear, and it looks weird. On the front it says Firebox, and it has a mustache, and it looks like it has a musket on one side and a cannon, I guess, on the other side. It really looks like a freaking musket cannon on top of that damn thing. So far, I like the safeguard. Flaming Blade's pretty nice. I don't think I've tried the Fog Hog yet, no. There's even one called the Vampire. Let's see here. Primary, Reverend Gauge. Close range, automatic shotgun. Ooh, automatic. Frag dispenser. Launch a cluster of frag grenades to deal high explosive damage. Measure MESMER flash. Slows all nearby enemy vehicles and mobs. Vampire Kiss. Drain health from all nearby enemies. Now do you take that health you stole and put it towards your own? Now that would be helpful. And I've noticed you can go in there with 2 tanks. If you survive a battle and it's like low on health, swap to the other one. While it's swapped, it actually refills on health, because I had one of my tanks was like 2 bars about to be dead and shit, and freaking I swapped tanks and shit, and sure enough, after a while, freaking thing was almost full in health. Now, the sniper print is actually pretty decent at long range. It has GAUSS rifle, long range rifle with low rate of fire, which is pretty low. It's like a bolt action sniper rifle. A volley of incinerating homing missiles that deal heavy explosive damage and sets enemies on fire. So it's a double whammy. Raise a barrier shield to block incoming damage, which doesn't last very long. And super shotgun storm. Deploy a powerful rapid fire assault shotgun. I've used the homing missiles and the long range rifle. There's also a couple others. Berserker. It's another one that does long range. This one's a Howitzer. 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 Long range artillery cannon with low rate of fire. A missile, powerful missile that deals high explosive damage and sets them on fire. Pretty much a single one, I guess. Molotov shells. Strike the target area with high explosive mortar rounds. Ooh. Berserker. Increase the Howitzer attack power, gain increased movement speed, and damage resistance. That's the Berserker for you. Electron. Plasma rifle, long range. torpedo that does deals explosive damage in a large area. Okay, torpedoes, plasma torpedo. Okay, that explains it. A regular torpedo has to be in water, but a plasma one does not. I didn't read the plasma torpedo. I just read at the bottom part. It says torpedo that does explosive damage in a large area. Unfortunately, torpedoes are underwater. Then I read the actual name, plasma. Orbital strike. Strike the target area with a powerful space-based ion cannon. Pretty much, orbital strike. No. That's actually the name of it. Orbital strike. From, you know, Grand Theft Auto? They literally named it Orbital Strike, and I did not realize that. Tesla Storm is the name of the super. So we'll read that first. Create a chain lightning to hit multiple targets. That's Electron. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's this one, the Pro Cup Pun. Porcupine. And no, I do not CUP. Just saying that. Target laser weapon, striker. Overdrive, boost the speed of nearby friendly vehicles and mobs. Thunder mines, drop a row of micro storms that deal damage and apply a steering lock. Ooh, that's crooked. Ooh, you can't steer for shit. Super lockdown storm locks nearby enemies in place and disables their abilities. Ooh, backstabbing. And what the hell is it? Oh, that's a scout. Then you got this guy, the Goofer. Stub nose automatic multi-barrel gun. Stealth, become invisible and gain movement speed. Uncloak to receive sneak shot bonuses. Unfortunately, homing missiles still actually lock onto you because I've literally shot them at ones that went invisible in front of me. Yeah, I need to say my homing missiles still hit the motherfucker. And for some odd reason, they don't go completely invisible. You don't see them, but you see them. When I'm hitting my main gun and firing the homing missiles when they fire, I'm still hitting that motherfucker. And then you got the jammer. Jams all nearby enemies' primary weapons. Ouch. Traps enemies and occurs their vision. Allies within goo gain damage resistance. Oh, I've been hit by that shit. Like, just weird goopy stuff built up on your tires. Slows you down and clears your vision. It's like smoke screen, but with goop and like a haze or something. There. Okay, go to the play button. Quick play. Jump into a match of 5v5 tower defense. Tower destruction on the DESO Lake branches of Iceland. Well, that's only enough to get. Man, I got flip this damn cushion. Keep sliding down. 19-second eclipse. Estimate time 2 minutes. And it doesn't take that long either. Gotta sit here and wait for opponents to show up. My challenge is single, so you roll that one. But I'll leave that one. Not guaranteed to win 3 games in a row. Considering the fact every game I played, I've lost. My team's lost. Somehow they get behind us and shit. They don't feel like just using a scout either. They don't want to reroll either. Yeah. They got to change one at least. To destroy 60 mobs. Yeah. Apparently no one wants to play right now. Okay, back out of that one. It was a minute and 32 seconds already.
Nobody wants to what?
Play. I'm trying to find a match.
Why don't they want to play, bro?
I don't know. I didn't have a problem getting into a match last time. It was like within like 15 seconds I was in a match. Yeah, last time around it was like a minute 32 seconds and not a match. People were going into collection, walking back and forth. One looks like one's over on Twitch too. Like they walk over, stand there for a second, and then they walk away. And 2 of them literally has horse faces. Like, what the hell? Are these like not really people? 55 seconds so far. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other people where I'm at, walking back and forth from the play button, customization, leaderboards, Twitch, and collections, which is the store. Just walking back and forth. And 2 of them have different, I forget what they call it. The thing you're wearing on your body, their outfits are different, but their face looks the same. They both have the same mask. Minute 40 seconds. Wow. Can't seem to get anybody to play right now. Log out, log right in. And this is the North America East Coast. Location of Vernon. Says 2 more times. Then we're gonna probably go play some Sonic. And apparently in the Sonic one, you can actually upgrade your vehicle. Put like bumpers and shit on it. In each race, through the story or whatever they have you doing on it, kind of like a competition type shit, but with Sonic, Tails, the evil dude with the mustache, I forget his name, freaking Knuckles, Black Sonic, Robo Sonic, I think, a few other ones.
All Shadow, Black Sonic, and Meta Sonic, Robo Sonic.
Whatever. Dude, I'm not in the game right now. Alright? Alright. That was the last chance on that one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm in the stream here. No one wants to play with me. So I'm gonna go play a different game. I'll probably do another stream on Team Sonic Racing.